Be loud, you know, be in charge, put your ideas out there and get noticed.
Hi guys, I'm Roxette Arisa and you are watching This Week in Beauty with IPSY. Today we have mogul, beauty legend, and soon-to-be mama, Lilly Ghalichi. Lilly, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So I wanted to ask, to kick this off, how did you get your start in beauty?
That's a great question because it was on accident.
Really?
I never grew up thinking, oh, I'm gonna have a lash line or I'm gonna be in the beauty space. When I was growing up, that seemed more like a hobby, not a career. So I went to law school, I was a lawyer, I got on a reality show, and while I was filming that show, I was this over-the-top glamazon, a lot like yourself.
Ooh.
And so we would spend so much time in glam on lashes. At the time, there were no dramatic lashes, so we would have to stack human hair lashes.
Oh my God.
We would put one on, let it dry, put another one on, let it dry, and finally, after a year into the show, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't sit here for 45 minutes while we let lashes dry. There has to be a better way. So I developed the lashes for myself. And
I didn't even know that.
lo and behold, I'm not the only one out there that likes over-the-top lashes. And I ended up launching a company so that the lashes that I was making for myself could be available to everyone.
What was your #1 goal when you were thinking of like starting a lash line? Did you ever think that it would be this big? Because I feel like whenever people think of Lilly Lashes, they think like, those are the glam lashes, those are the lashes that I need if I really want to like make a statement.
So at the time I started it, my goal was to have a dramatic lash that wasn't Halloween. I didn't think it was gonna become this big because at the time, a lot of my friends and family, and this is something, my advice to everyone, ignore what even your friends and family have to say about your product or your business. They were telling me like, you like this, Lilly, but no one else really does. No one else wants to look like this.
Now look.
Now we're all dramatic. So no, in the start, I didn't think it would become as big as it did, but once, you know, within the first 3 months, I knew I was onto something that so many men and women wanted.
Speaking of false lashes in general, a lot of people find them intimidating to put on.
Yes.
I know I did when I was like first getting into the beauty world. Do you have any tips, tricks?
Absolutely. First, let me say it's a huge learning curve.
Yeah.
It goes from, I don't think I can do this. Let me try. I definitely can't do this. This is freaking hard. I suck, to, oh, I got this. This is easy. Then you can do it while you drive, while you make out, while you're ordering your latte. So there is a learning curve. Don't give up. I was scared also. Here are the tricks that I learned. #1, trim the lash.
Yes.
So the lashes come long, but not every eye shape is one size fits all. So hold the lash up, cut it to where you want.
When you're cutting them, this is something that I always wonder, would you recommend only cutting them from the outer corner?
A lot of the lashes, some of them are round and they're the same from the outer to the inner, so it doesn't matter. But a lot of the lashes are like wings, which means it goes from shorter to longer. So if you cut it from the inner and you know you have a shorter eye, at the inner eye are gonna be these really long lashes and it's not gonna look natural. It might poke you. So always, always, always cut from the outer corner. And the second trick that I would say is don't apply it right away. I used to put glue on and then stick it on my eye and it would move and burn. No, you have to let the glue get tacky for like 60 seconds and then put it on.
So those are the best tips and tricks. You are obviously the constant definition of glam goals.
Oh, thank you.
How do you think that your routine, your beauty routine, and everything is gonna change once you become a mom?
Well, that's a great question. I would imagine my beauty routine's gonna have to scale back a little bit. You know, maybe I'll start trying BB cream. But you know what? That's okay. Being a mom doesn't mean you can't still have time to be glamorous. You can always find the time, and I think I'll just minimize it a little because I also don't want my baby to be full of makeup. So I'm probably gonna wear a little bit less skin and less bright colors.
What part of your routine can you not live without? You said that you were gonna cut out some things, you know, take it down a notch once you have your baby. What can you not live without?
So right now, what I can't live without is body butter and oil because girl, I've gained 22 pounds in 22 weeks. This is not like a pound a week. Let's go. And you know, I hope this doesn't sound vain, but I don't want stretch marks. You know, I don't think any girl wants to have stretch marks all over her stomach and her butt. I do have stretch marks already on my butt, and so I am bathing in body butter. I don't care if I have no makeup, no hair extensions, just give me my body butter.
Yes, I feel like that's even just good for summertime in general.
Absolutely.
Like, my skin is so dry right now and I don't understand it, so I'm doing coconut oil. Like, I've been loving coconut oil.
So many moms have recommended that, so I'm gonna try it.
Try it out.
Yeah.
What is the best advice you could give somebody who wants to become the next Lilly Ghalichi? I mean, nobody can replace you, but...
Oh, that's so sweet. My number one advice to anyone that wants to have their own business or become an influencer is to start.
Right.
So many people talk about it, like, oh, one day I wanna launch a lash line, one day I wanna start a YouTube page. But until you actually do it, you will never get there. And it's that first step of actually starting the page and filming your first video, or actually doing your first beauty related post, or actually starting your business.
Right.
That is the biggest. And once you take that first step, you'll take your second and your third and your fourth, and before you know it, you'll be running towards your dream. But take it, do it. Don't wait till tomorrow, don't wait till next week. There is never a good time.
It's so scary at first, but you just gotta do it.
That's right.
So as far as the workplace goes, what is your advice for women in the workplace? How do you really take charge of everything? Because you're such a boss, so like, we need some tips over there. Yeah.
That's a great question. My advice would be to not be afraid. I feel like so many women have so many great ideas, are so capable, they're leaders, but they live in the shadows because they're too afraid to maybe assert themselves or stand up. Be loud, you know, be in charge, put your ideas out there and get noticed. You know, don't feel like just because you're an intern or you're a woman in a male-dominated field that your ideas aren't great, that they won't be respected. If they're good, people will listen. So just speak up and take charge and, you know, own it. Be confident. I think that when you're confident, you're believable and people will love your idea.
So how does it make you feel that your lashes are a big reason why so many people feel confident?
It is the most incredible feeling. It's obviously satisfying to see celebrities wear your product, to see so many beautiful glam girls and men, influencers wear your product, but when we get the emails or the messages from cancer survivors, those going through chemo, those that suffer from alopecia, that the product is truly life-changing for them. Like, wow, I haven't had lashes, you know, in years. I haven't felt this pretty in years. Thank you so much. Those things are so satisfying and they make all the endless hours and days and weeks and years and months of hard work worth it. And if you release a product yourself, you will see it is the most satisfying feeling to be able to help somebody else.
And we are doing a very special giveaway today with Lilly Lashes, and all you have to do to win is comment down below how many times we have said the word lashes today.
And guys, you're gonna win a lot of lashes if you count the word lashes.
Lashes. So all these lashes, they're gonna be yours.
Lash kits, lash curlers, lash applicators, lash storage cases, lash bags, lots of lash stuff.
Perfect for all your lash lovers out there. So yeah, that's all you have to do to win. Comment down below. Thank you so much for joining us, Lilly.
Thank you for having me.
It was so much fun to have you. And thank you guys for watching This Week in Beauty with IPSY. I'm Roxette Arisa, and we'll see you next time. Bye.